Hello and welcome to our podcast. I'm Tereza.
I'm Lucas, and this episode is about Ride the Cyclone. Ride the Cyclone is a musical. Wow.
Wow. No
Whoa.
shit, Sherlock.
It's a musical about a group of 6 children. 5 of them went to a roller coaster, and the roller coaster was broken, so they died.
Yes.
Very short. Then they meet one other child who had been dead prior to that, some years, I think, and they basically there's this guy which it's a machine really.
It's a fortune-telling
It's a
machine
fortune-telling
called
machine.
Karna.
Yeah, the Karnak, and he wants them to play a game about who gets to relive life, who gets a second chance at life, and these children compete in the Karnak's game until one of them eventually, goes to live a life.
Yeah.
Now, what is actually the musical? Who wrote it?
So, the main guy behind this musical is a guy called Jacob Richman. He is a Canadian writer. He starts to think about this show somewhere in 2008. He wanted to write a show about death.
Mm-hmm.
He was really affected by that in his real life because his aunt and I think his niece, or they burned in a house.
Oh.
There was a fire accident and
God.
they burned in the house. And his sister, Rachel Davis, helped someone being attacked in a bar,
Mm-hmm.
but shots fired and she died.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was very affected by that.
Mm.
And so he saw that everywhere. That was part of his everyday life. Plus his really close friend Ned was diagnosed with the disease the ALS,
Mm-hmm.
which is, in case you don't know, your body parts eventually give up and stop working,
Yeah.
and eventually you stop breathing and die. It's terrible disease. So this guy had all these stories around him.
God, yeah.
And he wanted to write a show about that. But he wanted to make it cheerful and he wanted to make it comedy. He didn't want it to be tragic and gloomy. He originally wanted to make a show about a flooded city, a big flooded a city. But he realized that would mean a lot of people dead. And he was working with a small production, so it would have to be 100 people, which is unreal. He also wanted to make a volcano disaster, but then it didn't work. So then he decided to sacrifice a group of young teenagers on a roller coaster disaster.
Yeah. In the musical, not in real life.
Yeah.
Not
in real life.
That would be quite interesting.
That
would be some true crime shit.
True crime podcast, not us.
Yep.
And first off, it was meant to be a show. It wasn't meant to be a musical. And he wanted to make it kind of sequel to his prior show called Legoland, which is about siblings Ezra and Penny Lamb, which might ring a bell.
Okay.
And they lived in hippie colony in the city Uranium in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to make kind of sequel to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And somewhere along the way, he met Brooke Maxwell, and somehow they decided to make it into a musical, which Jacob soon realized was much harder than writing a common play. So eventually, the world premiere was in 2008 in Canadian city Victoria in British Columbia, in the indie theatre company Atomic Vaudeville. I hope I'm saying that right.
I guess.
Atomic Vaudeville. I don't know. Indie theatre company somewhere in Victoria. And
okay.
It was met with quite a big success.
Mm-hmm.
It had some kind of mixed reviews because the story on its own is quite bizarre.
Yeah.
And really not if you compare it to traditional musicals I don't know, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What is Oklahoma about? This group of teenagers die. It's
they're bitches to each other, right?
yeah, and they're in purgatory, and
Yeah.
this fortune-telling machine is soon getting eaten by a rat
Yeah.
called Virgil.
Called Virgil.
Like,
I love Virgil. I'll
so-
get to that later, but I love Virgil.
Yeah, so like the premise of the show is like so bizarre and
It
crazy,
is.
but it brought a lot of attention, and some like big name producers noticed it and liked it because it won several awards in Victoria,
Mhm.
and it later transferred to Toronto.
Mhm.
Then it was had a Canada tour. They went to Chicago, like everywhere, and eventually they went off Broadway. There's like big story behind how each of the production went, and if I were to describe it here, each production we would be here for like 5 hours. But there's great documentary on YouTube about Ride the Cyclone, which is pretty interesting, made by Wait in the Wings, so make sure to check that out, because if you're interested in this musical and you love it, it's a need, you have to see that. Important to say, like, each of the production is very, very, very different from each other.
Oh,
like-
okay.
Like every at the beginning, there wasn't the plot with the show on its own. It didn't have a plot.
Oh,
Because
okay.
now, as we know it, like the group of the children have an opportunity or play the game of the opportunity to get a new life,
Mhm.
to get back and have a new life. But in the OG show, it wasn't there.
Oh.
It was just like meaningless. 2.5 hour show
Oh,
about
okay.
kids just singing about how they could have lived their lives.
Okay.
And later,
wow.
some producer advised
Oh.
Jacob that maybe add something like that would be nice
Okay, yeah.
and would make more sense.
Glad for that producer, because I kind of
Yeah.
I really like the plot line, actually. I'll talk about that later, but
Yeah.
the development of the characters is also, really
Mhm.
cool.
So he basically kind of wrote something similar to Cats, because
Oh.
but like in the opposite, because Cats is about a bunch of cats fighting about who will die and get reincarnated.
Mhm.
And this is about a group of kids who fight about who will live again.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar.
That seems kind of... Yeah, I haven't seen Cats, I must say. I've seen a lot of bad reviews. I just don't really feel the need to,
The movie. Oh my god.
The movie is
We have to
interesting.
watch talk about the movie. Some Cats in
Okay.
general. It's
Sure.
I think it's a pretty interesting topic to talk about.
I heard there's like Taylor Swift in there or something.
Who's
I don't... What is she doing
James
there?
Corden is there. I hate
Okay.
James Corden. Oh my god, I cannot with that guy.
It is so random.
It's so
Anyway,
bad.
back to the
Yeah.
actual musical that
Yeah.
we're talking about. Now, I mentioned some of the characters' development earlier, so let's get a bit into that, right? So you've got 6 main characters. At first, there's 5 of them. They are a part of this small choir in the city of Uranium.
In
And-
Canada.
Yes, in Canada. And one of them is actually Ricky. One of them is mute and disabled, I think. And he's just kind of there. I find it quite sad, actually, because in the opening number, if you watch the show, in the opening number, they're all singing and dancing, right? Because the actors, there's just 5 of them, and they're both the main ones and the ensemble, which is pretty cool. But Ricky, at first, everyone's dancing, everyone's like choreographing, and he's just like standing there, and you've got this from the beginning. You've got this lonely feeling from him, you know.
Mm.
But as he dies, unfortunately, he starts talking, and he doesn't need his canes anymore, and he kind of like he says level up every time he does something really cool or something. I find that so funny because it really kind of is like he's leveling up
Yeah.
in a sort of way. And he's got a number called Bachelor Man, or
He's
Spa-
age bachelor
Space
man.
Age Bachelor Man, where he just where he's like, I think he's like top level. He's like, what did the other guy call him? Space Jesus, or, or something. It's he believes he saved like a galaxy of cat aliens by sleeping with their daughters. I don't know, man.
Like a lot of the producers, when they discussed the show with Jacob, they were like, "Are you sure about this song? Like, are you sure?" And he was like, "I am sure."
Yeah, it is quite graphic at times. He also like moans by meowing, which is just
it's fun.
It is fun. It is.
It's like it has like 12 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah. But the first one who actually sings is Ocean. Now this girl, she's top of the class, right? She is very egoistic. She is kind of a bitch, to be honest.
She is such a bad person.
She is. And in the song, all she does is just throws others under the bus. And she tries to but by that, she's like, oh, he'll never get somewhere, she'll never get somewhere. I'm the one who has to have a second chance at life, Mr. Whatever. Yeah. I should be the one because I have potential and they don't.
And she basically throws everyone under the bus,
Yes.
and she's like, yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm such a good person.
Yeah.
Everyone needs people like me.
Add him all up and you'll still get 0. What you really need is a fatherfucking hero. He'll never learn to read. He's never gonna breathe. Going to jail guaranteed. And she's a freaking monster.
Yes, there's a problem.
I'm the solution. Darwin had a theory called
Evolution.
He put it into words, but it's plain to see. We need a little less of Dan and a little more of me.
And then the Karnak is like, well, I probably should have told you that the person will be chosen by a unanimous vote. And she's like, excuse me? And she tries to like make up with others by giving like backhanded compliments.
Yes. It's like she as a character is so fun. Like she is a bad person. She's a terrible person. But like to watch her is so much fun. And I kinda like her growth towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
She really goes through something and she changes.
Yes.
Just like
I will get to that.
Yeah. Originally her song wasn't What the World Needs. It was called Play to Win. And at the end of the song, a cardboard Karl Marx descended from heaven.
What?
And like judged Ricky for something. I'm not sure about it, but yeah, it featured Karl Marx for some reason. Which why not?
Right.
And they had to cool it down because it was the first number. And the show on its own is really crazy, so they needed the first number to be like the most normal.
My God. Okay.
Yeah, just like what we could have had.
But yeah, so Ocean's song happens, and then we move on to Noel.
For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival. A world of boozy, floozy, flashing light. I want to be that fucked up girl.
Noel is this like passionate guy, and he basically his whole thing is that like he had an uninteresting life. He wanted something more out of this small town Taco Bell working life that he had, and he sings about wanting to be a sex worker in like old France, old Paris.
Good for him.
It's so funny. Like the song is unironically good. If you
the song is brilliant.
The song is he's a really good singer as well. The guy, so like
Colby Wardrell, he played Noel in like every production ever.
Yeah.
And he's the only Noel.
He's really good though. It's really funny.
He's the only one who can do it.
And the yaoi that they have with Misha is crazy to me.
It's cute.
Like that. I love them. Then there's Misha. Yeah, he's a Ukrainian guy who his mother sent him to an adoptive family in America to like protect him from radiation because she worked in Chernobyl or something. I don't really know.
It's so mine.
It's but his parents didn't like him, and they were like afraid of him, frankly. So he's actually a really fragile like guy. He's really cute
Yeah.
actually, but he hides he hides behind this like angry, cool, rich
Yeah, toxic
persona.
masculinity.
Basically, but he's not homophobic. So
Yeah.
that's
At least that.
at least there's that, yeah. And he also wants to marry his online girlfriend,
Yeah.
Talia.
Who looks like the Ukrainian president.
Yeah.
Or the first lady of Ukraine.
First lady, I think. Prime Minister. It was
Or
Prime Minister. Yeah.
Talia, and it's
Love
like
that.
his song Talia. It's just so beautiful.
It is really
It's so
pretty.
cute.
Yeah. Then we move on to Ricky, who like I said this before, yeah, he gains like so much confidence. And also like Ocean is kind of into him now, which is
There's
interesting.
a lot of controversy concerning Ricky's character, but let's get to that later.
I believe that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he sings his song about being a spaceman who fucks cats and
Work,
the
work, babe.
slay. And then there's Jane Doe. Also, there's this like really funny segment that joins the two songs, and it's what's her name? Constance being like, "I'm on top of the world right now. I could never, nothing can bring me down." And then Jane Doe goes, "My turn," and she's like, "Oh man." I just love that. And Jane Doe's story. Now, let's get depressed, everyone, because she was apparently a member of the choir, or at least the school, but nobody remembers her, right? Nobody knows who she is. And when she died on a Cyclone roller coaster as well, some years prior to the other kids dying, and her body was fine. I think so. Right?
Prior?
I think so.
No, she
No?
died with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got that confused. Okay. Never
I
mind.
think so. I'm not sure. But I think
I'm not sure either. It's pretty
Okay.
confusing. She died.
she died.
Well, she died.
Period.
And her body was found without a head.
Some might say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all know the worms must be fed. There's just one lingering fear on my soul. Is it here, or is it rotting somewhere with my head?
And which pretty gruesome, yeah. And she carries this doll around that looks like her, and it has no head. She looks like a doll overall.
Yeah, she took the doll's
Yeah.
head.
Yes. And the makeup is really cool.
Yeah,
By the way,
the actress
that's-
also wears like eye contacts, full black
Mhm,
contacts, and are so creepy. And
So
the actress like does this like such a weird like movements.
She moves like a doll.
She
Yeah.
really moves like a doll, and she has this like calming voice. And
Yes.
it's so creepy.
It's
she
amazing.
is incredible.
I love her.
Emily
so much.
Rome, God bless
Hell
you.
yeah. Hell yeah. And also she's like really like curious about the
Yeah.
other members of the choir, which is especially Constance. She's always like leaning on her and like
Yeah.
touching her and trying to hug her. And
Constance is like,
This is like
Philip.
help. But yeah, no, she's actually really cute, but she's also
Yeah.
really creepy. Yeah, and as I said, nobody, including her, knows who she is, and she really wants to know, but she can't because she can't remember anything because she hasn't got a head. And after she sings that, all of the kids are like, "Oh my god, this is so sad. Let's throw her a birthday party, because why not?"
Mhm.
I never really got why that happened, but
Because since she doesn't remember who she is, she never got to celebrate birthday
I guess
fully,
so.
so
Yeah.
they just wanted to make something nice
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah, and Ocean develops in this way that
Yeah.
she starts the birthday party. She sings the new birthday song, which doesn't have a name in it, and they're all kind of united for a while. And then there's Constance, and she's like this nice girl. She's nice to everyone. She's voted the nicest girl in town. Nobody really knows her, not even Ocean, who claims to be her best friend. Yeah, and Constance was like fed up with it, in her life, and she hated her small town. She hated everything about it. She had like parents that made a business in the small town. She hated them for making her love her small town, and but then she has a number where she sings about how she actually loves it. How when she was dying, she realized that life is worth living, even in the small town, even in the bad conditions that she was in.
I used to think that life was the jawbreaker. Yeah, you suck, and you suck, and you suck, and you suck, and you suck some more. Yeah, you suck some more. At first it seems so sweet as the colors come and go, like the seasons come and go, the slush and rain and snow, till you can taste no more. So you suck some more. I see the world with all its backward upside down. There's nothing wrong with being the nicest girl in town. Oh, everything is clear now that I'm here on my sugar cloud. I see the gold, I see the pink, I see the blue. The sun goes up, the sun goes down, and what I do. Oh, everything is clear now that I'm here on my sugar cloud.
And then the Karnak makes Ocean choose. He's like, well, I don't know, you choose. Because you're a bitch, you choose. And Ocean really is deep into that character development, so she doesn't want to choose. And, she realizes that everyone, including her, should just value the lives that they had. And she gives the vote to Jane Doe. / Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny Lamb.
Yeah, Penny Lamb is her name. And we get to see Penny's life as like a montage flashing, and and that's how the show ends.
The show ends with the rest of the children turning around and looking into this blinding light.
Yeah.
Which kind of like represents the other side. Like,
yeah.
That it's really creepy.
Yeah.
And it sends shivers down your spine.
Mm-hmm. They've also got this like musical number, and the song. I think it's called "It's Just a Ride." Yeah. It's not a game; it's just a ride, and they do pretty much the whole montage again of them like dying, but this time it's happy. And also a small detail that I noticed: Ricky is much more like excited, and he's happy in this version, and he's more included, and I just find that really sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. I also noticed the album is very different than, the version, but not just by words. There are some songs that are just the Karnak talking, and he's talking to you as the listener, and it's so funny. Because the song Welcome, for example, when the Karnak just makes fun of his own track and musicals in general. Like, I've got some quotes here. Like, I've realized that the only thing that makes less money than theater is releasing an album on a streaming service. Like, this is the talking part of the album that you will remove from the playlist in future rotations. Or eventually you will resign yourself to sitting through this talking part multiple times, weeping openly in the fetal position, one step closer to the realization that free will is just a fridge magnet, and we live briefly in a cold, unfeeling, deterministic universe in an abandoned warehouse called time. Ah, musicals.
Love that.
I love this guy.
They could have just recorded the songs.
Yeah.
And that's it. But they chose to record also these parts. Which means that when you listen to it, you kind of know like the whole thing. It feels complete.
Mm-hmm.
When sometimes you listen to musicals, like albums of musicals, you don't really know like the story.
Mm.
And like there's a song, some story happens between another song, but you don't know it because you're listening just to the songs. But this, it feels full.
Well, sometimes, because in the second part, it's kind of, you don't know. If you haven't seen the show, you have no idea what's happening. You have no idea why this kid is singing. He's having sex with sexy cat ladies.
Maybe some people who even saw the show don't have no idea what.
True.
What does
True.
As I mentioned, Jacob Richmond was very affected by the people in his life, like his sister dying, his friend Ned being diagnosed with ALS, and he interpreted that into the show in a way. Because originally there were supposed to be 2 more characters named Hank and Astrid, which were 2 young lovers, and Hank had this disease, and their song was like about how they met and how they loved each other and how they lived together as his disease worsened.
Oh, right.
And it was really tragic.
Oh.
Like, really tragic. And Misha's character was a bit different. Like, he was this, like, angry Ukrainian boy.
Yeah.
And his song was, like, 5-minute rap battle with him in Mirror. He rapped with himself.
Okay.
And it was kind of weird. And at one point, Jacob realized that it doesn't really make sense.
Oh, okay.
And so he changed these 3 characters. He scrapped the lovers and mixed them with Misha.
Oh.
So thanks to that, Misha has Talia.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Which, yeah, I think it's really cool.
I think I see the potential of Misha, like, rapping Inner Mirror, like, having a fight with himself. You know, like, he's fighting in his inner world. I see the potential.
Yeah, but the songs are meant to be, like, your ideal life, if you could live.
Exactly, yeah.
So that didn't make sense. So they decided to change it. And he has kind of, like, something like rap. I don't know how to... electro song.
Rap in autotune.
Yeah. I think it's a fun song. Another fun fact that the Ballad of Jane Doe was inspired by the song of They Won't Go When I Go by Stevie Wonders.
Oh.
And he wrote a song after he got into a car accident, which nobody knows how happened.
Oh.
But he almost died. And he miraculously survived.
Wow.
And after that, he wrote a song which is basically about like him being really close to death, and it's quite haunting.
Whoa.
And it's creepy. So they use that as an inspiration for Jane Doe.
Wow.
But because the show is like it's comedy, they had to include the more upbeat part in the middle. So it would fit the show more.
Right.
But like you got at the beginning and at the end the really creepy and just haunting sense. Yeah. Interesting thing is that originally the show had 2.5 hours.
Oh, damn.
And they had to scrap it into 90 minutes.
Oof.
Because it premiered at in Toronto. They played it in like a festival, and the time span of a show had to be 90 minutes.
Oh, right.
So they had to scrap a lot of it.
Jeez.
Because of it, a lot of moments were lost.
That's a shame.
Which is kind of shame, but maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Also, really like sweet but sad thing is there were like 2 main producers and like people in charge of Ride The Cyclone. Kevin McCollum and Rachel Rockwell. These 2 people like really took care of the show and really like pushed it so it would be shown somewhere. Right, and they really like fought for it when nobody believed in it. And Rachel Rockwell, I'm not sure if she was the director or producer or what exactly she was, but she was really heart of the show. She really without her the show would not be as we know it now.
Oh.
And she was sick. She was ill, and she died during preparations for one of the productions. And because so her name was Rachel Rockwell, and Jacob's sister, the one that passed away, was also named Rachel, which in Hebrew means lamb, which is why Penny Lamb. So they like interpret that into the show, like to make her present.
There's actually a song as well, called
For Rachel.
Yeah. It's called oh my god, this is so sad.
It's so sad, but like it's sweet. But I cried when I heard it. It's so.
This episode is gonna be such a bummer. This is depressing. And also, we gotta mention Jane Doe flying while singing.
Oh yeah.
What? It is incredible. She is. I don't know what the mechanism, but she is flying literally on stage. She's like spinning around and she's singing these high ass notes, this beautiful song. Her voice is so clear. She made 0 mistakes in the song, and she's literally upside down half of the time.
She is insane. And I heard interview with her when they were preparing for this production, and she was talking with the costume designer, and they were like discussing her costume, blah 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 blah. And the costume designer was like, "Yeah, so this dress has this because we have to connect you to the mechanism."
Mhm.
And she was like, "What mechanism?" She was like, "Yeah, you're going to fly." And he was like, "What?" Excuse me.
What?
Nobody said anything.
Oh
So
my
she had
God.
no idea she's going to fly.
Wow.
And she was super scared when they were trying that out. But
Little.
then they said to her, like, while she was up in the air on the mechanism, they were like, "Try to get out." She couldn't get out of it. It's really well done, so you cannot fall.
Okay.
So then she became confident and really like flown like an angel.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You may have heard about the controversy concerning the character of Ricky, because Ricky in Ride The Cyclone is supposed to be disabled and mute.
Yeah.
And it's never really specified what kind of disability he has.
Yeah.
But like he has these canes and he can speak.
Mm.
And it was always part of the character, which may not be like a good representation of disabled people.
Yeah.
I'm not the right person to judge that.
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't. Okay, whatever. And the controversy is because of the Meg Carter production in 2022, when Yannick Robin Aike Mirko was cast as Ricky, and they are the first disabled person to play Ricky.
Oh, okay.
Which they were taken by surprise that they are the first disabled person.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. And they had to make a lot of adjustments because that Yannick is on a wheelchair.
Right.
So they had to make quite a lot of adjustments because of that. And Yannick has this kind of like weird disease where they throw up in the middle of the night and they cover blood, and it's really terrible. And sometimes it happens during the day, and it's really unpredictable.
Oh God.
And they cannot control it. But like, they got the part, and one day during, I think it was rehearsal or something, it happened during the day, and they just felt the symptoms, and they ran off from the stage to the bathroom to throw up, because like they're not gonna throw blood on the stage. Yeah, and at the after the show, all the castmates were like, "What happened? Like, where did you go?" And I think he was the director, and he also played Karnak. Was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are you doing?"
Oh.
And when the actor got home, he got emailed that the rest of the shows they will be replaced by understudy.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
Like there was like really short production. They had like 10 shows in general, but like still, it's kind of rough. And eventually, they removed the Ricky's disability, like totally. They completely gone. So they said to make it more accessible, so more people could play the part, which doesn't make any sense.
What? What? Huh?
And this caused a lot of like rage from people.
Obviously,
and
yeah.
The hashtag Save Ricky part started. I'm not sure if they're gonna include the disability in the new production on West End.
I hope
because I think because this production is like the last one that.
Right. Yeah.
Like the other productions that are going on, like mostly high school productions.
Right.
So we'll see.
Well, let's hope so. Because that sucks.
That is really rough. Yeah, it was really unfortunate, and I saw an interview with the actor, and they are still kind of pissed about it.
That's valid.
You could see it, like, hear
That's
it in
very
their
valid.
intonation. They are really fucking pissed
God.
about that. Which, fair.
Very fair.
It's a really unfortunate situation.
God.
Yeah, which is sad, and I hope that they will fix this problem
Let's
in the
hope
future
so.
productions. So
Yeah. Wow, ending on a very dark note.
yeah, sorry.
such as we started.
That's the show, guys.
That's the show, guys. Oh, it's really not. Go listen to other episodes. They're more fun. Really, I swear. We're funny. We're fun.
We're very fun.
We're very fun. Yeah. No, but thank you for listening. We will see you next time. And really, go check out other episodes. Please.
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 We beg of you.
Please.
So far, we have like 5 listeners.
That's
at
okay.
most.
That's okay. We love our 5 listeners. We love you.
All
Thank
5
you
of
for
you.
listening. All 5 of you. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.